Hey folks, Alan Dowling here for Jacob Gray Firearms. Today we're going to go over a very special gun of ours. It's our newly developed JG9. It's a derivative of the AR-9 platform gun. Obviously a 9mm AR pistol. Comes in a couple of different barrel lengths. One big feature we want to make sure that everybody knows, every Jacob Gray firearm is billet machined. It's not cast, it's not forged. You can see that from the basic manufacture when you look at it. We've got our own engraving on the side of it. The name of our gun is the Ballisto. In the 9mm, we have a couple of different names for each of our AR platform rifles. This particular one comes with the SBA-3 brace. Comes with ambi charging hand, right there, charging handle, JG made. It's got our name and logo and everything on the side. Mag pull furniture with the 45-degree angled grip here. It's got your mag release with the Ballisto name on it. Normal mil-spec pivot pin and takedown pins, which come out. As a standard feature on ours, and this is very, very important, most people, they have a lot of feeding issues with 9mm in the AR platform. We've taken care of all that from the get-go. We put in a silent spring from the get-go that is designed specifically for a 9mm round. That is hugely important, particularly for the person that doesn't really know or isn't familiar with the AR platform. Another side feature of ours that's very important is the LRBHO feature. It is a last round bolt hold open feature on the gun. The advantage to that being you fire a 20-round, 30-round magazine, the very last round gets expanded out of the firearm. Your bolt stays open so you can stick another magazine in, close it down, get back to firing again. Obviously, you know, 30 rounds is a lot, but if you need more out of it, you can certainly get that real quick in doing so. Gun does come apart, like I said, with your takedown pins and your pivot pins. Look inside, it's got a standard mil-spec trigger. You can have upgrades in trigger if you want to do so. Winter guard, which is cut out at the bottom. Where if you're wearing gloves, it's obviously bigger to put your fingers in. If you've got shooting gloves on, whatever, your hand can go in there, finger goes in perfectly, even if it's gloved thick enough to hold it. When you're closing it down, buffer spring or the silent spring keeps tension on the front of your bolt carrier, your BCG on the gun. A lot of reasons for that. You always want to keep the tension for your round and constant flow of bullets going. There's no banging, slamming, nothing's going to wear down over time. There's always a nice fit finish. One of the best features of our guns, particularly we pride ourselves on, is the fit and finish. There's no wiggle, no sound. You move this, everything is solid. You feel the lines on it as you're going down through it. It's all put together nice and neat and tidy. Very, very tightly made gun. This one here is the 4-inch. Comes in a 4-inch, 6-inch. There's a 7-inch, what we call a special edition one we make, 10-inch standard, and a 16-inch rifle. Rifles come with the Magpul stock as opposed to the SBA-3 brace. We've got a Grey Ghost edition, which is a very nice gun. It's Cerakote painted in a particular grey. This one obviously is anodized black from the get-go. Price point starts in the $1,300 range up to the $2,400, $2,500 range on the 9mm. A great gun to have. Nice, tight, easy to fit into your hands. Comes automatically with this bag we put in all of our firearms. You get a UTG carry case directly from us. Inside the carry case, you're going to have a nice little Jacob Gray featured bag to keep all your spent rounds and everything else in. We do give a 30-round mag, not like everybody else gives you, 10-round mag or whatever. We give a 30-round mag from the get-go. There's the LRBHO feature where it's held open. On the inside, you can see it. From the get-go, everything's nice, tight, pistol range. Great for close quarter combat fighting. QCB, you hear that all the time. Up on your shoulder to use like this. It is a pistol, it's considered a pistol. That's what these are for. This is only for support. It's supposed to go on your hand and wrap around. Reason being is so you can hold it with one hand, is the designation for pistol firing. Very, very important in that. It does come with a compensator built in from us. We've got a multitude of different compensators. This particular one is the slimline one. We've got a thicker knurled one. There's a band on we put on all of our different firearms. This particular one is blue colored. Our 9mm are blue, and our other rifles, you know, go in red and orange and different colors to go up the different calibers of gun. Makes it stand out too, particularly if it's in your safe, you know. At nighttime, if you want to go for your 9mm rifle or your 9mm pistol beside the bed, or in a darkened room, does lighten up and shows it and points you to it a whole lot easier. Great firing gun, very, very, very minimal recoil. Anybody can fire this, from the beginner shooter to the experienced. Even the rifles, longer barrels, even less recoil on it. It's extremely accurate. It'll shoot on a dime. The fact that these are billet made makes this last longer. There's the one thing that amazed me when I looked at billet as opposed to cast and forged under a microscope is, under a microscope, when you see all those fissures and tears and all that kind of stuff, you can see how a gun deteriorates over time with excessive heat and wear and that kind of stuff. Billet doesn't do that, particularly ours. It's cut in machines like this here, the Makino DA300. 6-axis machines we have in our shop. They cut again along the grain of the material, much like wood. You see when wood's cut in a forest or with a saw, you can see the way the grain is. Sometimes when they polish wood, they polish it with the grain. The same thing when we cut the material, we cut it with the grain. Less stress, less wear and tear on the material, but the main thing is it lasts longer over time. A gun like this is meant to be fired. It's meant to be fired a lot, so you got a lot of explosions going off continually. It's got a quick reset on it. The trigger has a quick reset on it. So again, we want this gun to last. It's something we want you hand down from generation to generation, not something we want you to just keep in as a safe queen. They're meant to be fired. That's what they're designed for. That's what they're there for. Everything comes, like I said, carry case, gun goes in, strapped into your carry case, kept there. When you walk out of the gun shop, a lot of people, they end up having to spend excess money when they purchase a firearm to get a case, to walk it to the car, to get it into the glove box. Jacob Gray, we take care of that from the get-go. We give you a case for your spent rounds also. We test fire every gun, as you can imagine. The first bullets ever gone fired through your gun comes with this, in with this little carry case that you have. You may not want to keep anything except, you know, maybe some range bullets, a couple of extra magazines, whatever it is. Again, we give this for you. This is for you to put all the extra stuff in. It's got your manual, your pamphlet. All of our firearms come with a lifetime warranty to the original owner. Now, what does that mean to you? A lot of people have all these warranties that have all these different claims. We don't. If you purchase this gun, you have a problem with this gun, anything, malfunction, issues, whatever, it doesn't make any difference. You call us. That's how confident we are with this firearm that it's going to work correctly. We will replace it. We don't repair, we don't fix something, we don't do that. Send it to us, we'll send you back another one. Again, a lot of people, knowing in the confidence that we will back and stand behind our guns, will buy our firearms for that reason. It's a great feature. It's something that we offer, we've done for a long time in our firearms. We started it on our custom builds, and to be quite honest with you, we never actually used the feature because no one's ever sent one back in. That's how we know we make a good quality gun, guys, and it's a huge feature for somebody purchasing a gun, particularly a first-time buyer as well. Some of the first-time buyers, as we say, last year there was over 3 million first-time buyers that had never bought guns before, and the 9mm was a huge impact on that. AR was a huge impact on that. The AR pistol is a huge impact on that. We're not staying away from any of those rules with regards to people putting fear-mongering into the pistol brace or any of that stuff. We're going ahead, full head with our AR pistol brand. Comes in a couple of different calibers. This one here is the 9mm. We also offer a 300 blackout. We also offer the 5.56 standard 223 that comes out in the AR platform. We also offer, and this is going to get some of you, a 7.62 by 39 AR. It has a, you know, the banana clip on it. We offer it in the 7.5, a 10-inch, and a 16-inch pistol as well. Comes in a pistol, comes in the rifle stock. It's an AK round in an AR format, guys, so that's very, very unusual, and the big thing with that is we put a little bit of a heavier buffer weight in it. An enhanced firing pin gets rid of any of those issues that have been known with that AK round, with that bigger Russian primer that you can't get through when you strike. So again, a lot of research goes in from us on these ends to make sure the guns that we sell, the guns that we represent, and the guns that we want you guys to carry and hold and fire and use, a lot of research and development has gone into them to make sure that it does last a long time and it's worth every penny. So we appreciate the visit. Come see us here. See us online at www.jacobgraycustom.com. Purchase your rifle online or go to your local dealer. If they don't stock Jacob Gray guns, make sure you ask them to stock Jacob Gray firearms. We're online, like I said. Come see us. We appreciate it. Thank you so much.